Hello my beautiful people, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel again, Reason Together TV. If this is your first time of coming across to my channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notification, so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. Thanks for those that already subscribed to my channel. I pray may God bless you. This video is all about child neglection. This video is very emotional. Please share your opinion, share your idea in this video, because your opinion is very vital. Just watch this video till the end until I come your way next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Ciao.
How are you, ma?
I'm fine.
Okay, speak up. Lose that thing off your mouth and speak out. What is the issue?
I'll start from the beginning.
Look at the camera and speak up. Yes, please.
About around 2008, we suffered a fire inferno in the house, and then my then husband came from Abuja. He works in Abuja. He fixed the errors and then he left. After that period, he stopped really coming home. So I went to his father and asked him why he's not been coming and what is the problem. But he did not. His father was not able to resolve the issue because he passed on in that 2008. From that 2008 to 2011, he has been defaulting in the house rents, in feeding allowance, and every other necessary responsibilities of his. Then 2011, around March or April, my daughter was very sick, and everybody was not saying that it's because the father was not around. So we had to travel to Abuja to trace him and then locate him. But on getting to Abuja, I met him with another woman in the house, like a living lover. So, and we had some altercations, and I came back to Lagos. 1 week later, he served me a divorce notice that he's not marrying me again. Then that he wants to marry that woman I met there, and then he will want her to be legally married, because we had the court wedding in 2000, November 23. After that, we started going to court off and on, and I was asked to stop working. I was actually a full housewife, but because of my skill, I used to sell some things and do some petty business while still his wife. After a while, I remember that Justice, the Chief Judge then said that the case has no legal standing. There is no reason for him to divorce me. Okay, if he wants to marry another woman, he should just marry her, keep me in Lagos, and keep that one wherever he wants to. That was what the man said jokingly.
Okay. When you say jokingly, if it's in court and you are still, your legal wedding is still standing and you're not properly divorced, and it's encouraging the person to marry you and marry another person. But since you said it's
he was jokingly, he said, "You are a rich man, Mr. Yusuf. You are a Muslim, and then you're taking care of her." Then after that, he asked us to reach an agreement on what he wants to be giving me if he doesn't want. We insist on divorcing me. I did not have anything. He was one that said, okay, I should leave the house we were staying in. I should look for a smaller one, which would be like a 500,000 naira house. Then he would give me 50,000 per month. He would be paying the children's school fees as at when due. I said, no problem. His lawyer was asking me, what do I want? I said, I don't want anything. Actually, at that time, all I wanted was for my marriage to stand. I was still very young and have 4 children for him. So I was like, where do I want to go to? Then after that incident, I think after that incident, something happened. I can't really pinpoint it now. So he was not coming to court again after he agreed on what to pay and what to give. He stopped coming for the hearing. Then the case was thrown out of court because he stopped coming for a hearing. From that period till date, he has not given me a dime in house rent, feeding allowance, or upkeep, or in any form, even school fees. The house we're staying in was rented. He had the house he was building in Magodo then, so I was thinking that we're supposed to move down to the house before we started having the problems. In the house we were staying in together for 6 years. He didn't pay a dime to the landlord. This is not valid, but the landlord said that people started asking him that, why am I still in the house when my husband has stopped paying? So he did not only stop paying, he and his sister started instigating people in the neighborhood. Because I had my children there, the landlord sees me as his own child. The landlord is an Oba in Agura. He was the late Agura of Agura. So he didn't see it. It wasn't as if he was a poor person. So when he now invited me, he now asked me that, where can I go to? That I have to leave the house, but he cannot send me out because I am like his own child. So he now gave me some time to look for a place. I cried to him, I called him, he did not answer, he did not reply, he did not send it. So my father that gave me money then, he was still alive, out of his pension and all that, to go and rent a place where I now move my children to. After that time, my brother in Paris helped me to get a job. So I started working with Graphic Tech. From that 2014 that I moved out till date, still did not pay any money. Then each time they want to pay school fees for the children, I'm always like running everywhere to look for money because there are more than one. I've turned to a beggar among my family members. I always call them to please help me.
Can you remove this thing from your mouth? Please.
I want to pay.
Hold it off, please.
Okay.
Hold it off. Can hear
I know
you.
they can see this is illegal or whatever. That's why I have to run around to people to try and get me money. Sometimes I'm always in debt. So
Calm down. You need water?
okay.
Do you need water?
I'm fine.
Okay. Calm down, okay?
Then in 2017, my backbone has stopped.
What happened? You say,
My father died.
calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Calm down. It's good. Sorry.
After that, after my dad died, it was like as if I'm now exposed because most of the time it's one that I always fall back on. And then gradually business wasn't moving very well. I'm always calling him, he would not reply. I would ask the children to call him, to plead with him. There was a time when I wanted to pay for the boys' junior WAEC. I was now like, it was at home. It was a boy that said, "Mommy, please find a way to pay. You know that he's always gathering money. He will not give us, and I don't want to fail." I had to look around too and pay his school fees. I cannot forget that after that statement, I now like each time I just ask him for him to know that we need the money, but I will have to look around for it myself. In 2018, after my dad passed on, my daughter started misbehaving. One of the eldest one, she was following some friends in Magodo. She didn't come back home for like 2 days, but I was able to track her down, and then I got all the friends arrested. When we got to Ikosi, because it's the I think the headquarters for Magodo, the DPO invited him that he should come and talk to his daughter that she's missing or lacking the fatherhood and shield and then discipline. Funsho did not come to Lagos. He sent his friend. The DPO was so angry. He said, "Is it a chicken we are talking about or your own child? Is she your child?" And I told the DPO that this is how my father-in-law, my late father-in-law, looks like the girl that was misbehaving. So till date, he has not stepped into Lagos. He will now call me very early in the morning and start gloating that the enemies of my children will amount to nothing. So I stopped calling him again for money or for anything because it was really like an emotional blackmail. Then this year, you know how things went. I am into branding. I couldn't get any money from my business. My father that is supporting me is late, and I'm tired of asking everybody. My landlord gave me any place I'm staying in. I cannot afford to pay his rent. When he started harassing me, I now had to ask my brother in Florida, "Please, what can you do?" He's like, "I want to look for a smaller place. How can you help me?" He now got angry that, "Why are you suffering yourself? This man has married another woman and he has children there. you are in Lagos, there is somewhere that you can go to that they will hear your voice and call him. He will tell them why he has abandoned his children. If he doesn't want to marry the wife, he cannot. There is no law, the Bible or Quran, that says you should throw your children away. That is why I'm here.
When last did you talk with him?
I spoke with him I think last 2 weeks when I came here. I was trying to get his address because when I went to Abuja, he's not in Abuja anymore, he's now in Ilorin. I was trying to get his.
What does he do for a living?
Then when we were together, he was like a financial consultant. He worked with the government. He did so many bank returning tax recoveries for federal ministries like defense, police, and likes. I am not sure of what he's doing now because he's in.
For how long?
We got married in 2020. So for like 2000 till 2012, I was aware that I'm sure of what he was doing, but I don't know anything now.
You don't know what you're anything about. For how long now?
That I don't know anything. For I think I saw him last in 2015.
How old are the kids?
The first are 19. They'll be 20 in January.
The first one is 19.
They are twins.
Twins.
A set of twins.
Okay, they've 19 years. When did you left him?
We never left him. He left us in the house he rented for us, and he didn't pay house rent until the landlord asked us to leave. We never.
That was when?
That was in 2014.
That is 2020. That's 6 years ago.
Yes.
When the kids were 14 years.
Yes. Then he came to Lagos in 2015. I was so happy. I thought things have changed. He came to the house I am staying to know where I am staying, and that was the last time he came to Lagos. As in, he might be coming to Lagos, but come to visit us.
And the children don't speak with him?
They speak. I made sure they have a relationship with him. They speak with him. They have his numbers. They talk with him.
When last did they talk to him?
Me?
When last did the kids speak with their dad?
Often.
So what is the issue now?
The issue now is that I cannot afford to continue taking care of the children alone.
How many are they?
4.
4.
The son, the second one, is a middle boy, the middle child, because the first are twins. Wanted to go back to school. They asked the SS3 to come back. All his mates had gone. It took me over a week before he can join them. So, the government just asked them to come back to school.
Odila. Hello?
Yeah.
Afternoon. Who is this? Who is this?
This is Azuka. You called my line. Somebody said number to me.
I called your line.
Yes.
Okay, you are a very noisy place. We'll get back to you. Azoka, right? Azoka Sonebi.
Azuka, yes, madam.
Okay, we'll get back to you.
Get back to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make something straight clear to you, madam.
Yeah, but right now I cannot talk now. I'm handling another case. I will get back to you.
Okay.
All right, a brief one. This is Mr. Azoka Osenebi that we have been trying to reach across because of the case of Angela Utomi Chiamaka, who have refused to respond back to us. He just called now, and I believe maybe some of you over there sent number to him. But before now, we have already communicated also with our comrade in Edo State. So the choice is his. Either he presents himself normal with the child, or we'll use force to get him and the child. It's not negotiable, and that is what we stand for. So let's continue on the case that we're handling. This is just an update. Thank you. The two other ones, because these ones are 19, they are of age, they've gotten their liberty, they can struggle for themselves. Okay?
Okay.
When a child goes to age 18, is in Africa here that we want to nurture our children. We want to keep them until they are 40 years before we allow them to depart. But in the Western world, even at 18, 19, you will know that they are still young, even younger than us as parents, but that is their liberty age. That time you don't force them to do anything anymore. As such, you only advise them, you guide them, you don't impose anything on them, because they have already gotten their liberty age. They have choice on what to do, the kind of business they want to do, the kind of work they want to work, the kind of education, what disciplines they want to study in school. That is their age. So if he has not been taking care of them until they attain this age, by law we cannot hold you responsible on the 19 years children that are there. But though they are still kids, any responsible child parent will always say them that they are still kids. You get me? So that is why the two other ones, how old are they?
17 and 14.
17 and 14.
That's the 17 is the one that has gone for junior YEC.
And 14 years. You have girl child among them?
Yeah, 3 girls and 1 boy.
Eh?
3 girls and 1 boy.
I want to see. Are they in Lagos?
The boy is in Odogwu. No.
Where?
Federal Government College Odogwu.
Which federal have they resumed?
Yes.
When?
That's why I said that it took me to over a week for him to go and join his peers. He's in Odogwu Federal Government College.
Okay, the rest 3.
The younger one is at home with me. The other 2 they are in my cousin.
Your cousin? Why your cousin?
That's why I complained that the first twin was misbehaving. So when
the twins, are they girls?
They are girls.
Okay.
So when we got to the police station and he did not come, we've not been able to resolve the fight between ourselves. So she comes to the house, or she goes to stay with my sister, or she stays with my cousin. Then the second one, there is a Tai and Kenny. The second one just came back from Abuja. She's schooling at the Polak Police College in Kano. So after the COVID era, she stayed in Abuja. She's now back in Lagos. She's decided that she wants to go and stay with her sister too, that she will come back on the 15th.
So you are just left with one?
The baby now.
The baby, the one of 14 years?
14 years.
So how do you have control over these children? Because they are all living on their own.
No, the boy is in he just left home on Monday.
And the 2 girls, they are just on their own.
One is supposed to be in the university.
Yeah.
So that she's not on her own. It's only one, the Kennedy, that is.
The Tai, where is she?
She's in Polak.
No.
Yes.
And you're the one responsible?
Yes.
For their training?
For their training. For
what do you do for a living?
Before now, I was working with Graphic Ventures as their marketing manager. But now I am into business. I'm into branding. That was what we were doing in Graphic before I left Graphic.
You brand on T-shirts and
T-shirts, yes, no. And plaques. I do it for so many
flags.
Plaques, award plaques.
Don't worry.
Bags,
okay.
Bags.
If your prices are reasonable and you have good work, you have good handwork, we'll give you some job from this office.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll give you a job from this office right after the program. We'll tell you what you can brand for us and all this, and you keep branding continuously. No negotiation. Nobody will come to negotiate your work with you again.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. No, sit down. You have his number?
Yes.
Give me his number.
(080)
Hold the line. If I may advise you, this man, please, I need my right phone, thank you. You've already got into your bridge. Are you aware? You know about Regina Daniel, right? Did the father attend her wedding? Eh? Did she have a father? Did Regina Daniel have father?
Yes.
Did the father attend her marriage?
I'm not sure.
You are not sure, right?
Yes.
When you have an irresponsible father, that is how to treat people like that. You understand? The father did not attend the wedding based on the fact that she was neglected by her father. No fatherly care. You are just too lucky that your first 19 years children, they are girls. And this is when you are supposed to be benefiting now. You begin to drag that evil person to come and eat the benefit of your labor. What you need now, if I may advise you, it doesn't cost me anything to put call across to him and to expose him more of his attitude so that your children will use it against him in the nearest future. Let them know that their father was brought to the public because of this kind of attitude. You understand? The other ones, you have 2 boys, 2 girls, or 3 girls, 2 boys. Congratulations, my dear sister. You are still very pretty, very young, with all the stress. Just imagine you are not stressed. What you need now is to go close to your God, pray more to reverse any of his negative alteration on your children. Let it return back to him. And pray seriously, commit your children to the hand of God so that they can listen to you. They will grow up in a better way. They will amount to something better and great in the society. And now that you're very young, do you know you don't need children again? Do you need again? You have girls, you have boys. You have the 2 sexes you need in your life. And what you should need now is people to connect you to where you make your money and live good and live long for your children to enjoy you and you enjoy your children. And you are now disgracing your pretty self for one idiot. I'm sorry, he's the father of your children. But you don't want, that person don't want you. If for the way you are looking at, you have 4 kids, 19 twins, girls, and girls are easy to train, not like men. So men 40 years they are still glued to their parents. When they ask a lady hand in marriage, when they say I will talk to my mother, my mama say, "Undi mama see." Let me hear what my daddy will say. The church person don't have a say. But girl child, 15, 16, 18, 19, you are good to go. You need to guide them. You need to hold them. And another thing people don't know, that is the reason why they say if you have a responsible parent, there is a teenage age a girl child will come. Say 13, 14, 15, till they get to 17, 18, is going to be like war. If you were able to hold them, that period that they are breaking into their virginity and high urge of sex, you will get it. Right? But if you leave them to be exposed to all some kinds of friends, girlfriends, boyfriend, and all these things, that is where. And once they are being tempered at that tender age, they will never listen to you. Wound them, pour hot water on them, use fire on them, because they have been tempered with at a young age. That urge will not drop until they reach 18, 19. 18, 19, 20, 22, that it will drop again. And that is when they begin to learn their mistake. They have taken in, they did not take in, they are bored there, they did not abort. That is when their brain will begin to come down. They are tired for that first stage. So probably the period when you are supposed to hold the child, that is when you were going through the stress of the man, going to court, this and that. What can you get to? How will the children feel? This and that. The stress is on you. So you lose concentration on the area where you need to hold it, the girl child. And that is why you are crying. Nothing is wrong with her. I'm going to meet with her. Yes, if she come to Lagos, bring her to me. I will become her godmother. Then I will begin to tell her what life is all about. We'll join hands to train them. So you don't need to stress yourself. What you need, expansion of your handwork. Get more customers. Be faithful, be trustworthy. Believe and rely on turnover. Don't think, oh, I want to make 100 t-shirts and I'm ready to get 100,000. No. When others are in competition of how much they get, your turnover of having returns. You deal with this person, good quality work, perfect this thing, reasonable price. The person link you to another person link you to another person. Once you become a company brander, you brand for people, and it's like maybe you have a long-term relationship and agreement with them. My sister, the sky will still be your stepping stone. You are too pretty to cry for a man. For such man.
It's my house friend that got me.
You understand? Yeah, I understand. You're too pretty to cry for such person. There are men that deserve your tears, and could be a tears of joy. It could be emotional breakdown. It could be anything, because you don't want to act and be regretting your action. You can drop the tears. But there are some people you need to cross your mind. They don't want even a drop of your tears. Dropping tears for them is like you are crowning them. You get me, my sister? So don't you need to cry? In this office, you get job already. Okay. Be branding all our t-shirts that we use in all the states. Anything, cap, the t-shirts. We don't even have any t-shirt now. Then our jackets and all this, anything that have to do with branding. And once I confirm your handwork okay, and you are faithful in your work, I will connect you, introduce you to other people, including our viewers. And you get then live within your income. Don't live within more than your income. If the children are going into private school, don't kill yourself because their father cannot provide again, and you want to overstress yourself for them to go on with private school. No. Your children did not go to private school. Can never be a barrier for them to become billionaire or millionaire in future. Okay. What you need, prayer, guide them, and make sure they don't go astray. There are so many that have gone to well-known schools, pay millions on their head, but they don't amount to nothing. They go there to show up. Their parents will sell property, sell all manners of things to ensure they go to school where they meet other quality or other rich men and rich. What? They don't. Some of them can't even define their portfolio. So I know this. So what you need, the children, the school that you can afford, go to the school, assign them matron or patron in that school to watch over your children. No matter how little, if it's recharge card, buy for them. Please, yes. I put this child in your hand. Help me, I beg. You understand? Yes. You pet, you can still be harsh. It's not every time you pet children because you think their father is not there for them, so you want to behave as if you are all and they must be with you. No. The ones that behave bad, you treat the person, treat the child fuck up. The ones that behave good, you use that child as an example for other ones. Give the child things, give the child good traits, so that other ones will know, okay, because my brother, my siblings behaving this way, mommy is giving more concern and treating the child well. For that reason, I should also behave like that. You get me? So you don't need to cry. If you are known where his office is, we'll just officially write to him. At least for the...
he has an office, but I have his address now. Where he stays. The
house address, right?
Yes.
Okay, we'll write to him. We'll send him later, official letter, then follow it up with calls. Okay? So don't come and be crying for one. thing like that. Mara defender and access to justice. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello, who is this?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, who is speaking? Have your phone. Okay, let me try the number first. Give me the number.
080
Hold on. Yeah.
39
Mm-hmm.
67
Mm-hmm.
09
Mm-hmm.
55.
Mr.
Funsho Yusuf.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thank you, sir. My name is Queen Mrs. Olushola. I'm calling you from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Lagos branch.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We have got a complaint against you by one Oluwatoyin Yusuf.
Okay.
According to her, she says she was your ex-wife. You have 4 kids with you. And you
Please, go ahead.
abandoned the children. There was no upkeep. The house, rent, and everything were left on her shoulder. And he appealed to this house that we should communicate with you so that you can take responsibility of the children.
Okay, that's half of the story.
Okay.
But I'm in the middle of a meeting. Please, can you schedule another time for us to talk? Or you want me to call you? When would you be free for me to call you?
Okay, I will call you with my personal number much later. So I think I'll text you. Probably we can
Okay,
talk.
please.
It's alright.
Just put your name so that I'll know it's you when you are texting me.
There's no problem.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. No problem. All right, viewers, thank you for being with us. I'm still going to communicate with the man much later, where we'll have other discussion with him and the modality on how he will take care of the kids. But my other peaceful advice is this: I want to ask you, madam, when you're having issue with this man, were you the one that seized the kids from him?
No, we never left the house. So it's not a case of me seizing the kids.
Okay.
We were living in the house. He always go to Abuja. We were living in Lagos in Shangisha. Then he, on business, he will come back home. Then he stopped coming at all in 2008.
Okay. On a second note is this, please, if you are married, we all know that marriage is one thing that the devil fights so much, which every marriage always experience the attack of the enemies of the devil to tear you apart. If you are in marriage, if your whole marriage is still standing, please, my dear sisters and brothers, because it's for both ways, let there be wisdom. It's very, very difficult. It's very painful for what some men, some women pass through in the hands of their spouse. Some cannot withstand the test of time, they break up. Some cannot stand the pain, they kill their spouse. Some cannot stand the challenge, they lose hope, and all sorts. Marriage is easy and not too easy, but the only way we can experience marriage in at least easy way is to commit it into the hand of God. Some ladies are just too wicked, too heartless, too hopeless. They don't have any other relationship to go into except married couples. Either some men choose, they see all single girls pretty out there, they cannot go for them. They want to go for the married ones. What will be your benefits? that you give yourself out for devil to use and kill, and you'll be roasted in the hellfire by choosing to be sleeping with married women. And not that singles has finished in this world. Why do you choose that? And why must you, as a girl that God take his time to create, brought you forth to this planet Earth, your prayer is not to have your own husband married to. You will be searching for who have prayed, who have cried, who have searched, who have suffered and settled in marriage. What you go out to do is to be looking for a married man to be sleeping with, to destroy their marriage, to scatter the reunion, to destroy the relationship. God will punish you wherever you are. Even at old age, you will shed tears. Why did you go into that marriage? If I caught you with my husband, if you think I will do anything to my husband, you are just lying. I will face you both physically and spiritually. Because some of you are very demonic. That you have no conscience. You'll be going from one spiritualist to another. Just to take somebody's husband. Just to take somebody's wife. Some men will still hypnotize married women. And you know they are married. God will judge you. Because you are a married man and you want what? Even if you are a single man. Whether married or single. You did not see your single mate to choose for marriage or choose for any immorality you want to act. You choose to become a friend and a husband to a married woman or a married man. God will punish you. You will never go unpunished. You will cause people's tears. You will cause them sorrow. A woman who invests in her marriage, you will not let her have peace. Thunder will destroy you. You will die. You will never die good. Because you people are very wicked and heartless. A man will go to work, left his wife at home and children. Somebody will go behind and begin to chat. Before you know, he started sleeping with neighbor or started sleeping with friends where they are working together, colleagues. And you know she's married. You begin to entice her with gifts, with this, with that. Even if she confided in you that she's having problem with her marriage. Is that the way of settling the marriage? By letting her understand that the husband is not good enough in petting, in giving, or even otherwise, God will punish you. I will sit in my office and you will go and want to go and be seducing my husband. Thunder will destroy you. Because any day I get you, I will not fight my husband for you. It's not possible. I will not touch him. I will dust him, pick him bed. What I will do to you, if you survive it, you will know. Thunder will destroy you people. Look at this innocent woman crying here now. Married in court, in church, in court. And the woman did not see anything. If you don't want a woman divorced, then go and marry another person. If you don't want a man, go out of your marriage. Don't stay in marriage and be constituting desires, destroying destinies up and down. If you're a married woman and you are seducing somebody to sleep with you, and the man sleep with you, God will judge you. What nonsense is that? Because you are the one that initiated it. If you don't make advance at him, he cannot go. There is a way you will present yourself, even if you are the only one with man inside, no matter how. If you don't give green light, man cannot toast you. There is a way you present yourself. Your attitude towards the person will look at the person. The man will look at you. This woman, this lady is not a no-go area. Some married men are so decent that even the wayward ladies, if they meet them, they will accord them respect. Be one of that man. There is nothing that says the married man must sleep around. Or what makes you a man is by having a wife and keeping concubines or sleeping around with girlfriends. Does that make you a man? Does that make you responsible? Does that make you decent? Is that the crown you want? there are still decent young married women also that can never give you green light when it goes to, when you come close to them. You must always have your boundary. You must always know your boundary. You don't cross your boundary. Why? Because of the way you'll be treated. You cause somebody pains, cause somebody tears, and you think you'll go scot-free. 4 kids, living alone with her kids, suffering here and there to bring up these children. Then one of the girls lose guard because the father is not there to give her that fatherly advice, that protection. Both parents, both children need both parents. I keep telling you, don't seize anybody's child. Don't seize any man's children. Don't seize any woman's children. Both parents need both parents' advice, guidance, and everything. Support in every way. I can never be you. You can never be me. My approach to how to train children can never be your own. If the children did not listen to me, they will listen to their father, because we have different way. We have different perspective, a way of training children. So one will listen to you because of the way you behave. If you are the harsh type, the ones that are stubborn will listen to their father. The ones that are calm to listen to advice may listen to their mother if the mother is on the quiet side. But you see child or children, because you want to get back at the man, by the time the children lose the benefit they ought to gain from their father, in the nearest future you cry for it. Because you cannot be everything. God created man and woman, and everybody have their way, what every task God give to them to come and give out to their children, to humanity. So you cannot be man and woman. He never made mistake to create you as a woman, neither created the man as a man. So please, let not cease and be acting like the man and the woman. We can never be husband and wife. You only either be wife or you're a husband. So please, I'm begging you in the name of heaven and earth and the gods that you believe, leave married women alone and leave married men alone. There are so many young single men and women out there, even divorcee men and divorcee women. There are still widows and widowers. So if you cannot find widows as a woman, go and look for widowers as a man. Pick widows. If you can't see single, then go and pick widows or whatever. Search very well. You will get that thing you are looking for, but not another person's own. Eh? Now go just make people go and cry every day in my office. Which kind of rubbish is this now? Like I will just set up some group of girls now that will be treating fuck up of some girls where go they collect where they temper with people's husband. I think I need to have some training center, employ some macho girls, just train them. Their duty is just to treat fuck up of girls where they temper with people's husband. So I'll just arrange that side. If you are in abroad, your husband they here, or you there here, your husband they abroad, and see anybody where just they torchlight the man or the woman up and down, we just that kind of thing now. We arrange them, they go treat their fuck up one corner very well. That kind of thing now. What we do now? Thank you, Abigail. So I think if we treat the matter, say they're not really listening to us and leave the husband alone, leave the man woman alone, what we do now? We'll just say I will inaugurate one group like that. Say no to husband and wife snatcher. You understand? That will be our slogan. Human rights defenders, say no to husband and wife snatchers. Husband and wife snatcher. Home destroyers. We will not target like that. Put t-shirts, black, cap, red. That one a danger if you come. Not that kind of thing. Don't be say they go just start, they make all these pretty girls, they cry like that, Not tolerate that nonsense. We want, they said since the time of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. Now by force, now we want to talk. Okay, I see my husband boxing that day. Okay, let me try. Oh. Ha. But I say never show na Saturday. I get boxer where they come train us for house. Even all my children for house now go they train them how to box. If you come my house on my behalf, I go just tell the children they go box you first for that gate before you enter. All right, thank you very much, viewers. I love you all. Please, we have communicated with the husband. We'll still talk to her. I will definitely talk to him much later, and we'll bring the update to you. Then on the issue of Mr. Azuka Osanebi, he has called from Benin, but before now, we have already delegated our able person there to quickly act on our behalf. So if he like, let him present himself. If he don't like, let him hide. But if we approach you in a peaceful way, we don't want, thank God, we have all the law enforcement that are in support of our work. We'll just set them for you, and they'll catch you like chicken, come and drop in front of us, and you will answer to your question. That is it. I love you very well. Love you so much. That love is just too deep that I cannot stay in love. Stop loving you. Okay? Don't cry. Okay? You are such a pretty lady. I don't like fine girls crying. If you are an ugly girl now, I will allow you cry small. But because you are pretty, I don't allow you cry. Sorry about that, okay? I'll tell you what to do. I will discuss that, please. So I will not forget. Please, I know COVID-19 have already touched so many issues, affected so many business. Please, I'm still begging you, for some of you that you heard what she said, she's into branding. Branding as if you have t-shirts, you want to write my name, Mrs. Solushola, you brand it very thick, front and back, both for marriage, both for party, both for usher, you know, so many corporates. Sorry?
Corporate souvenirs.
Oh, sorry, let me put this so I can speak that your... I thought you came from US just now when you started registering. I thought you were just a European. Okay? Introduce yourself fully. So
My name is Aisha Oluwatoyin Yusuf.
Okay.
I am into branding. I brand t-shirts, bags, cups, mugs, corporate gift items, pen, and then award plaques as well. Anything brandable, even flash drives, I've done that.
Okay.
Anything you want to brand for any occasion. It might be for lectures, be for funerals, remembrance, wedding anniversary, marriage, and
you also brand the Human Rights Cup here now.
Yes, by first place. Trainings for training institutions, I do that, and I do very good jobs as well. Thank you very much.
All right.
Your patronage.
Okay, someone want to give that woman someone want to give that woman 10,000. You don't know talk about it too. I don't understand that you did not talk about it. Oh really? I did not know. Thank you very much for drawing my attention. They say somebody want to give you 10,000 naira. God bless you. Please let me show you the account number. Quickly send it and just and call me to tell me how much you have sent it. This is the account number. Access Bank 0105734306 Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy-Center. That is the account number for you that want to help her, support her with 10,000. Thank you very much. God bless you. Send it and let us know so that we can give it to her. All right, that is it for today. Thank you. We're waiting for that, and if you send it, please indicate it. Mrs. Yusuf, if you send the 10,000, please indicate it. Mrs. Yusuf is the person that you send the 10,000 naira to. God bless you. Have a nice day.